What is up, guys? Kane here, and in this one, we're gonna talk about the human formation, human frontline, and how well I perform with it. Quite a lot of people were gonna be ready to flame me with this, so let's get a few things straight out the window. So, I have always said that this magic resistance value is fake, and it is fake, and we can just prove it right now. So, let's just quickly check the garrison and then we're gonna check the research. So, we have here 198. Basically, what happened is you have a research somewhere here increasing, one moment. Somewhere here increasing magic resistance. There are a few of them. I'm not exactly sure which one. Like, I cannot really do that particular test, but I know that the Swordmen had like 80 to 90 say percent magic resistance, and then one research just made the jump literally to 99. Whether it's 99, it's questionable because majority of the front lines who can have a cap at 99 barely take any magic damage. Barely take any magic damage. Swordmen, you can explode them with magic damage even if you have 99. Now, it's not only 99, you also have the Enlightenment, which increases the magic damage, or rather reduces the magic damage taken by 25. That is an additional on top buff, which even improves during morale boost. And then you have some other stuff as well on the side and whatever, right? They still get exploded by magic damage. Now, people think that when I said fake, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So again, let's look at this. 198, right? 198. Let's check this one again. 99, right? And just for reference, this is also 99. Let's go to Covenant. Let's take off all my Covenant pieces just for you to be aware. I reduce magic damage taken 65%, reduce damage taken 70. So this is 135% magic resistance. 135 that I'm gonna be removing. Plus, we have another one here. Reduces light infantry's magic damage taken. So this is another one, which is even above that. So like 150%. Right? I remove them all. We go back to check the Swordman. What do we see here? This is 99, right? But we tested with my buddy, and these Swordmen just get exploded like instantly, right? And that is what I mean. Like, if you don't have resistances, you likely have not raised magic resistance, and poof, your Swordmen just go out the window. Now, let's just check the garrison. What do we see here in garrison, right? 198 to 180. Now, the thing is, this is still kind of too much from what I expect it to be lower on. So, I'm not sure how the hell they're raising this amount of magic resistance. Really, I have no clue. However, again, as I've said multiple times, what you see here in terms of the resistances, be aware that this number is fake. And we tested that, and Arcane Aegis does like chunks of 20 to 30% damage. And when I put majority of my Covenant on, in terms of these buffs, the chunks, they don't appear anymore in terms of those huge damages. Small ones, yeah, but not that huge. So that aside, that is one thing likely I will not have to worry about unless people will start assuming and not testing their own stuff. So let's go on to the formation building. I also am using a not particular, but rather one archer squad. So I have to even talk about that because that's like the first time I'm adding a ranged damage dealing squad. So my archers have 6.4 million attack, 4.3 attack speed, a decent crit damage, decent accuracy, as well as they have 55% physical damage dealt. Not that good, but I'm still working on those pieces. As well as also, I do have a few potentials that I didn't mention. I have Avalon at 70, and I have Varian at 50. So that aside, let's go on and check the formation. So I've done like 20 fights, I think, I'm not sure. So we started off at 4038, we finished at 4130. I'm not sure how good this is, but maybe you have fought some of these people and you can tell, because majority of these people that I fought, they are pretty new. This one, I've seen the profile picture quite a few times, but I'm not really certain whether or not it's the same guy. The fight was rather quite easy. Quite a lot of people are facing my burst side, and I'm building up to fighting people's burst sides right now. Because, if people do that too much, eventually you just want to counter them. So I faced some people a little bit higher core. I managed to beat them. I faced some people even higher core, and I lost to them. This person, I know I fought 3 times before. 2 times I won. And then this time in particular, I got flawless, I think. Yeah, just full flawless. However, this guy was like 1 to 2 million core weaker before, so probably he just spent on some new features and just severely outpowered me in terms of stats, and I'm not even able to do damage anymore. Then I fought somebody a little bit higher core a few times. 1 time I won, 2 times I lost. The fights against humans do seem like there are no casualties because humans save their Viridian revives for the end, to flex against some people that you had 0 casualties. I of course do the exact same thing, right? It's better to fight people and then revive and see 0 casualties, so you can be like, yo dude, I just clapped this guy, my frontline didn't even die. However, sometimes I don't do that, sometimes I do that. I mean, it depends. But honestly, the formation I made isn't too bad. There are empty squares, of course, but it isn't performing too bad. So, I have 5 Swordmen squads. I have an empty 4 square. Eventually, I'm gonna add the hero here. Currently, I do not have the ability to add one. So, the way I have it, I have Astrarian Fati on these 4 Swordmen, and I do believe I have Valkyrie's banner on Tiadrin. So she adds the Valkyrie's banner on 3 Swordmen. Then I have a buff, I think, on Basric, because I ran out of places where to place the buffing artifact, so I just do it on Basric since he doesn't do free call at level 65 for me. So he buffs Swordmen, he buffs archers, and then I have just some buffers here and there, and then of course my burst side. So I have this particular archer squad overbuffed with so many artifacts, not a lot of prisms, but a lot of trinkets as well. And they sometimes are performing decently. I can't say they're bad, I can't say they are extraordinary either. They did manage to top some of these lists like here, but I don't really know. They do manage to kill some heroes though, which is a win, because killing heroes equals to removing buffs, morale boosts, more defenses, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, all in all, I wouldn't say that human formation is bad or even close to bad. I'm pretty certain that human formation is, for people like myself who can only invest in a few particular things, it's actually pretty good. If you're not playing, say, stalkers, you likely want to be playing humans instead. I'm not sure if you want to use archers though, but the swordmen are actually pretty friggin' tanky if you know what you're doing. Archers, they don't perform too bad either. They're able to snipe quite a lot of heroes. That means morale boost, that means more heroes dead, or crucial buffs removed, less damage required to do, you bypass faster. At least I prefer to use Zen archers, because like Zen archers are the reason why I usually lose or lost against humans. Dire archers don't do that much damage. In my own case, from what I have noticed, when I have a lot of resistances, it doesn't matter. Against people who don't have resistances, then if you remove what they even have, then it does look like a lot. But honestly, I lose matches if the enemy has Zen archers and they just randomly friggin' snipe my heroes. So yeah, that is, I suppose, pretty much for that formation. It's something similar to what I have with Stalkers, but I move some heroes around, I move some buffers around, but what I cannot stop is my friggin' goddamn Balrog from dying literally every single friggin' fight. With that, it's a little bit harder to fight when you don't have a Warmaker's main on your stall side, because it's removed in the first 5 seconds or 10 seconds. But aside from that, honestly, the human formation is not bad. I would give it 7.5 out of 10 for people like myself who only focus Frontlines, and then just some spare parts for, say, archers for PvE content. Because if you want to do events or PvE and then PvP, you have to focus Frontline. And if you spend majority of your resources on Frontline, cannot really invest into proper archers. So this formation is probably in the same place as Stalkers right now, maybe similar, maybe better, maybe weaker. Still just a little bit of test required, and also me fighting people that I have fought before to more or less know the differences. But honestly, I can say it straight up that I'm gonna be using them for the next 20 days likely. And of course, probably gonna swap back to Lich after that. I think I'm just pretty much used to Lich at this point to play, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be leaving that. But aside from that, yeah, that's I suppose pretty much it for the video. In terms of the end game and late game formations, of course, for the humans or human formations, likely humans are like 9.5 out of 10. I think Silvani is still like the top dog at the making of this video, and behind them are the human formation right now, just because of the tankiness the Swordmen do have if you properly manage them, and also the friggin' archers having such a huge range and being able to snipe heroes behind the front line, which if that happens and they're so far back, man, they are pretty friggin' crazy. I'm just not gonna lie, they are pretty friggin' crazy. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the video. Do let me know in the comments down below what you think, and if you were any of those people that I have fought in Duel Tower. I'm likely gonna be fighting quite a bit in the next few days, and maybe even provide another point of view from the fights I had, or even just inspect some fights in particular and talk about the pros and cons of running some stuff, or reasons why I won or reasons why I lost. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you would wish to support me more than just watching my videos, I have made a Patreon page where you would be able to do just that. And in return, I would be able to assist you more in terms of formations, PvP, events, and stuff like that. As well as I would like to thank all 5 of my Patreons. Really appreciate it for the subscription, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe out there.